Good morning. More changes coming in the church. For those of you who don't know, at the beginning of October 2013, Francis's new inner circle of 8 cardinals met together for the first time. And they made some announcements of what's coming. And one of the first things they're going to deal with next October 2014, there will be a synod of bishops. And one of the things on the plate is going to be the end of annulments. So that means what they really mean is that now we will have divorce and remarriage, divorce and remarriage like the rest of secular society. Back in July, when Francis was coming back on the airplane from Rio de Janeiro, he said, in fact, that this next synod would explore a somewhat deeper pastoral care of marriage, including the question of eligibility of divorced and remarried Catholics to receive communion. The reason for me putting out this video now and not a couple weeks ago is that one of the women on The View, Jenny McCarthy, had a tirade last week on that show about the Catholic Church. And it was just after or before Whoopi Goldberg praised Francis. Whoopi Goldberg said, "We're rooting for you, Pope Francis, to make some changes in the Catholic Church. We love Franny, but he's still got a couple things to work on." Jenny McCarthy, who's a former Playboy model and actress before joining The View, complained about the Catholic Church's refusal to grant communion to people who've had a divorce, relating that her mother cries during communion because she watches all her friends go up there. And I hope the Pope does something smart and does something about it. She called it a stupid law. Bill Donahue of the Catholic League skewered Jenny McCarthy in an op-ed and described Jenny as going into a tizzy about the Catholic Church because her mom was once denied an annulment. The former porn star then went into detail about her mother's problems. So there are think tanks out there, my friends, that pave the way for various things, whether it's politics in this country between the Democratic and Republican Party, and even in the church, and they're paving the way for what's going to happen next October. That's the reason some of these things are coming out there, like in television shows like The View. That's why people like President Obama comes out and says that he hailed a lot of the comments that came out of the Pope himself. Why are they doing this? Because the atheist world wants the destruction of the church. So I'm giving you more information about what's going on currently if you've not heard it for yourself. Have a nice day.